Hello students, today's chemistry class is on the topic coordinate covalent bond. It is also called dative bond. Coordinate covalent bond or dative bond. An example is on the board here. The example is tetraamine copper 2 ion. The full structure is shown here, and you remember in our previous classes, we explained that single covalent bond is illustrated using just a single line like this one here, showing a single covalent bond between nitrogen and hydrogen. And the whole of this structure is ammonia. Do you still remember? Single bond here, single bond here, single bond here. But in this structure that you're seeing here, did you see any single line? There's a single line here, but we have an arrow. Do you know why the arrow is pointing there? Do you know why the arrow is there, pointing from nitrogen to copper? It shows a dative bond. What is the difference between a single covalent bond and a dative bond? Dative covalent bond. The difference is that in single covalent bond, the two atoms that are taking part, like here, the nitrogen and the hydrogen that are taking part in the formation of this single bond, each contributes one electron. This nitrogen brings one electron, this hydrogen brings one electron. Do you understand? But in covalent bond, in coordinate covalent bond, that is dative bond, like the one formed between this nitrogen of this ammonia and this copper 2 ion, which we indicate using this arrow, it is only one atom that supplies the electron pair to be shared. Only one atom supplies the electron pair to be shared. And this arrow is pointing from the atom which is donating the electron pair to the atom which is accepting the electron pair. Do you understand? What do we mean by electron pair? Look at the structure of nitrogen atom. Remember, nitrogen is element number 7 in the modern periodic table. So it has 7 protons and also 7 electrons. And the electron configuration is 2, 5, 2, 5. That means 2 electrons in the inner shell and then 5 electrons in the outer shell. Do you understand? Look at how those electrons are arranged here. 2 in the inner shell and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did you notice these 2 electrons that are together here? And we call them lone pair. They are alone and they are not yet used in bonding. That pair is called a lone pair. In ammonia molecule, which is illustrated here, this nitrogen that has 5 electrons in the outermost shell has used 1 to bond with this hydrogen. Remaining how many? 4. It has also used 1 again to bond with this hydrogen. And it has used 1 to bond with this hydrogen. So let's do the mathematics. 5, take away 1, 2, 3. Take away 3. What is remaining? 2. These 2 electrons make up what we call 1 electron pair, which is what we illustrate here. 2 electrons that are put together, that is what we call 1 electron pair. Any atom that has an electron pair, which is not used in bonding, and we call it lone pair, that atom can be involved in what we call coordinate covalent bond or dative bond. That atom which has the lone pair will be the donor atom, as in this case the donor atom is ammonia, is a nitrogen in ammonia, and the acceptor atom is copper 2 ion at the center. Do you understand? Did you notice that there is overall charge of +2 that is given to all these ion, this complex ion? That charge is coming from the copper 2 ion, which is right here in the middle. Do you understand? So here I will say lone pair donor is the nitrogen atom, and then the lone pair acceptor is the copper 2 ion. Is that clear? We have another example of a compound illustrating dative bond. We will talk about that other example in our next video. And that is example about the bond in H2SO4, that is tetraoxosulfate 6 acid.